So WRUF's Victoria Kitchens here with Grant Holloway, Gator Great hurdler, an Olympic silver medalist, and world record holder. Grant, thank you so much for joining me today.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. The pleasure is mine. Thank you.
So from competing for the University of Florida to being one of the best UF track athletes of all time, how does it feel representing the orange and blue on the world stage?
Uh, that's always an interesting one because we always say if the University of Florida takes a Olympic team to the Olympics, we'll make up at least 5 or 10% of the population there. It just shows you we're not just only good at one sport across the board. We are dominant. And, just to have that orange and blue, and also to represent that red, white, and blue is it's an amazing thing. I'm looking forward to obviously going to Olympic trials and doing what I have to do to put on that red, white, and blue one more time.
So please correct me if I get a time wrong here, but I'm going to tell some of the people some of the record times that you have here. So you set the collegiate record in 2019 in the 110 high hurdles with a time of 12:98, and the record still stands 5 years later. You are just the second man in history to compete 3 consecutive world titles in the 110-meter high hurdles. You put up a time of 13:10 in 2019, 13:03 in 2022, and 12:96 to win in 2023. You broke your own world record in the 60-meter hurdles at the U.S. Indoor Nationals just a few months ago with a 7:27, and you now hold 7 of the fastest times all time in this event, which is an amazing feat. And you have a PR of 12:81 in the 110 high hurdles, which you ran at the last Olympic trials, and you ran a 13:09 in Tokyo. So I believe I did my
That's a
research
lot.
there.
Yeah, you did your homework. You did your homework. That's a lot of numbers. All those numbers are correct, and just to hear it all is crazy. But yeah,
Yes.
I'm 26 years old and I'm still kicking it. I'm leaving my
Yes.
state fast.
So let's start on that fateful day 3 years ago in Tokyo. Despite being the favorite and having an incredible start in that final in the 110 at the Olympics, Jamaica's Parchment surged to win at the line last minute by 5/100ths of a second. So how has this affected your strategy and mindset going into the next Olympics?
I just think it's just a lot of just redemption. Like I said, I'm 26 now. At the time, I was 23, so I was a little bit immature in the sport, kind of just running off of pure talent. Now that I'm a little bit older, a little bit wiser, I can see what I did wrong in that race and correct my mistakes. And obviously, going into this year, it's going to be a better year. Also, with that, after each world championship, I was able to run faster than what I did at the Olympic Games. So obviously, I'm still on that upward trajectory that I would like.
At last year's World Championship, you did redeem redemption over Parchment, the defending Olympic gold medalist in the event. How did your win? How did your win at this event prepare you for Paris?
Definitely, it's just like you said, it's a confidence booster. When you messed up in a certain area, and then you continue to just strive to be better in that one area, and each year you go to the next major championship. Basically, if it was the Olympics every year, I would still have that title next to my name. Obviously, just that one year I messed up, but it's just a learning curve. Obviously, you think you know everything in the sport when you're running so fast, but obviously, you have to be able to do it on that day, at that stage, in that moment. So I just continue just to learn and just to grow from it.
It is such a unique experience competing against your future teammates like you will at trials just next week. So what is your mindset going into the qualifications?
Honestly, just continue to be the top dog. I'm the number one American. I've proven myself for about 5, 6 years now, and I just want to stay there. First is as good as third. Second is as good as first. So I just need to be top 3 and make the team. Obviously I'm gunning to win it. Obviously I'm gunning to make it all happen. But my main thing is just continue just to fight, continue to be on the top, and as soon as we get to the Olympics, that's when the fun begins. But right now, we have to take care of the small things.
You competed against Daniel Roberts throughout your time at UF, and you still get the chance to compete against him at the professional level. How has that competition pushed you and continue to push you towards new achievements?
Yeah, Daniel's part of the reason why I'm running fast now. He made me elevate my game when I didn't think I need to. Obviously, we've been running against each other, and I've had the best of Daniel in some of these races. But I just know whenever he's in the race, I just got to be on my A game because regardless of PRs, regardless of how many times I beat him, he's a fierce competitor, and I know he's going to bring his 110% every time we run.
So shifting gears here, you are known for your celebrations after a race. Do you have anything special planned for qualifications or Paris even?
We'll find out. It's
Okay,
usually spur of the moment. So far it's been people just throwing me Viva Tequila seltzers at the finish line. A couple years ago it was me answering the phone. So we're just trying to just figure out what works best, and then we'll see what happens. It's
there
all
you go.
spontaneous when we get out there.
There you go. Finally, quick and easy, but do you have anything to say to the Gator fans out there rooting you on as you take on trials and go to Paris?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, with everything going on, just want to say thank you, and then continue just to show support, not just for myself, but all fellow Gators. We're gonna have a good showing out there for the pro group and the collegiate system to go out there. So it's gonna be a lot of Gator, a lot of orange and blue out there. So the same way you guys rep me, just rep the young ones. Obviously, the people that train our pro group as well. We're a close knit family. Although some of them aren't officially Gators, they didn't wear that orange and blue. They're training here, so they're a Gator at heart. So just asking for a little bit of love and a little bit of support for everybody that I'm in the training group with.
Amazing. Thank you so, so much for joining me today. It was great talking to you and catching up, and we wish you luck next week at trials.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Tori. You're the best.
Thank you.